Beechwood Homes is proud to be the first to introduce person-centered care and household living to Western New York with a completely unique approach to skilled nursing called Welcome Home. This unique setting allows residents the opportunity to become part of an extended family, share in activities, and develop new friendships. Gone are the days of institutional living and rigid schedules. At Beechwood Homes, every opportunity is taken to provide comfort for our residents and peace of mind for their families.
My father passed away, and she was living in a condominium, which was nice, but it would have been pretty insecure. There's still a lot of things you have to do in a condominium and that. So right at that time, we were accepted for Asbury, and that was it happened almost the week he passed away, and Mom jumped on it right away. She was very happy to come over to Asbury, and we had a nice 5 years there, and then it became progressively she needed a little bit more help. So. We provided some of that ourselves, and we found out how difficult that was. And so we actually did the step between Asbury and where she is right now. We actually did that ourselves with coming in on evenings and things like that. And it was pretty exhausting and a lot of stress on the whole family. We do have a lot of family members. I don't know what people do, what families do when there's only one or two children. But this has been wonderful. Mom's been accepted at the Cummings house, and it's been a nice experience so far, which has been, we're getting on a year now. That's been really helpful to the family. And I think to Mom too, she feels more comfortable here. I really appreciate the contractual part of it too. And the idea that we could have stages of care, that was very important. And we didn't do it lightly. We did look at some other possibilities too, including like maybe somebody coming to live with her. But it was wonderful. The Asbury experience was really good as a stage. And I don't know why people want to stay in their homes when they can have a place as beautiful as that, and have the just as beautiful as at this location too. The staff has been very flexible. I think surprisingly so, because we do come in and ask them for help. I just, for example, as we came today, I needed some help with the oxygen, and they immediately respond. And we were surprised even that we had so many qualified people, a couple of nurses, LPN and an RN, always on duty, and that's been really helpful. So we were very happy with that. And but they could have been inflexible, and they're not. They are very good at taking care of us and not responding as if we're interfering with them. They're very friendly, the staff. So the meals have been really good. It's what's there, and there are choices, and she can see what the choice is, and then eat what's available.
It isn't just about them doing for us. I mean, we still want to take care of our mother. We've always wanted to, and that was the thing. But we could no longer provide the care for in a safe environment. And so this has been the best of both worlds. That we can come in here, and the staff is flexible, and they let us take her out. They let us, I mean, really, anything that we have wanted, they have helped us with. So many things that have become so much easier for us now because of that. Having the aide was a relief for a while, but that again wasn't enough, and she did need the skilled nursing. But I've never really thought of this, if you compare this to what I always thought was a nursing home, I never thought of this as skilled nursing here now. It doesn't seem, even though she has the full-time nurse and she has the aides, it doesn't ever seem like it's that environment to me. Not here.
Excellent.
Not at Beechwood. So now that the maintenance part of it has been taken away from us, we can just come over and have fun with her. And how nice is that at this stage of her life? At Beechwood, she sees people, and people are in, and everybody comes in and talks to her, and they're so friendly. Every single person is just unbelievably friendly to her. I said, oh my gosh, this is so right. This is so right.
Yes, I mean, they're wonderful. I mean, they're friends. That's all I could say for them, because they're very nice people, and I enjoyed being with them.
Mom had been living in her own home and had been functioning. My niece lived with her, but fell one day, broke her hip. And I just knew it was coming one day. Slipped in the kitchen and fell and broke her hip. So we knew she would not be able to go home after that. She ended up in the hospital. They repaired the hip, but she would have to go someplace for rehab, and then eventually to stay there because her house was a 2-story. Her bedrooms are on the 2nd floor. We would have had to make major changes and have somebody to come in and help her. I mean, the rest of our siblings work, so it was like it kind of fell on the two of us, So when it was like where she'd go for rehab and that, I just told the hospital, I said I wanted her at Beechwood. So, of course, there was a bed, and she ended up in Beechwood, which we have been very happy about ever since. She has adjusted very well, and the staff has just been phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal.
Everything is done within the household, just like you would have it at home. And it's much more comfortable, I think, for the family member to know that this is what their family member is experiencing, that it's like living at your own home independently, except you've got people to help you.
It's not the institutional setting,
No.
which is, in the hospital setting, it's an institutional thing, which is it's just cold and it's not warm at all.
It's not like going to the big dining room for dinner and going
Right.
to, going to the big room with many other people to watch TV that you don't want to see. It's much more personal touch. It's like living in your own home with a group of people around to help you get dressed and help you, decide what you'd like for lunch or for dinner that day. And they're there to help. But they also spend a lot of time, all of the aides, just visiting with all the residents. And making sure that they are comfortable and happy, and do they want to watch TV or do they want to sit and talk to somebody else? So they're a lot more active in the residents' lives than in a traditional nursing home setting. And we tell our brothers and our sisters, if there's something that you want changed or something to do, or she needs something when you're here, just go to one of the aides, and they're happy, and they are very happy to do it. They will get you a dish of ice cream or a cookie or a glass of water. It doesn't matter. But they're right there to help even the family members when they come and visit and make them feel comfortable. It feels like home. It feels like an open concept house that you're going to move into. There's a living room area with a very nice TV and easy chairs sitting around.
Fireplace.
A fireplace. There's a stereo if they just want music. There's a dining area where they have their meals. And then there's at the back of the room a kitchen area where once they get the food, they can either warm it up or cook more or prepare anything actually that you want. At the dining room tables, they sit at tables for about 4, and they can visit with each other.
It is.
It's a nice size for the
Yes.
staff to be able to help everybody.
Yes.
And for the residents to all interact too. There's always a big deal, and it's the coordinator who's making it the big deal, getting everybody involved and making it like home, like you would bring your family together for a big event. And she makes every birthday a celebration, whether you're 89 like Mom was or 100 like another lady was. Doesn't matter. Every birthday's a celebration, but it's a party for everybody in the household and the
Yes.
families.
The aides are fantastic, and as I said, the education level when they graduate here, they're all very good. They're very good. And when she came in here, we never would go away at the same time. No. We would always one was always here, because we had to get comfortable with the whole setting ourselves. So last spring, we went on vacation at the same time together.
It worked.
And we came back, and it was fine. I mean, we had to get over the anxiety. She was very well taken care of. There was absolutely no problems.
It's something we never would have done had she been still living at home.
Right.
Never, ever would have left town at the same time. I think families have to get over it.
Yeah.
They have to understand that the person, their family member is well taken care of, and consistently so, especially in the household. Well, in our household, because we particularly like it.
To learn more about Beechwood Homes, call 810-7099 or visit us online at beechwoodcare.org. You won't be disappointed.